No, I always wondered that as well.
Yeah, so first things first, we go to the proposal itself. So we know now which is sitting in um, here, right? So you can see that okay. So choice cleaning services, and we just drag that over into projects, right? So basically
Yep.
it becomes a project. Uh, what, so move, what day did you say it is? It's next Thursday, is that right? Thursday the
Next,
10th?
there, it'll be the 10th. Yes.
Yeah, okay. So let's give it let's go, uh, well, firstly, give it its acronym. So choice cleaning.
Services, CCS.
Yeah, you're right. Let's just do a little s for our password purposes. And sorry, yeah,
Yeah,
CC.
you've got two. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and then go a little e just so that we have it for Hootsuite and a few others that need a lowercase letter in their passwords. That's all. 20, 12, 10. And so that will be our descriptor. We'll make it WA, so we know that too. And then that's the file name. I'm just going to write that down and put it in. I'm still old school in that I use a paper diary as well, so I'm blotting out. Now, what time did he say, Ben?
We are going with uh, so Thursday 10th would be 10 a.m. to 3 p.m.
10 to 3. Okay, 10 to 3
That's
WA time. Yep, 10 to
yeah.
3, which would make it 1 to 6. Melbs, yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that one, but I've got
No,
like
sorry at all. No, nothing at all. To be honest, that's perfect. That's great. When we can get him in that sort of timing, that's brilliant for me. Don't worry about that. No, that's awesome. Good stuff. So then what we do, the next step is I'll go to Basecamp and we go projects, and so it's just a new project.
will we eventually have access to new projects and stuff, or do we
You'll be
will
able
we
to
always
create
have
these. Yeah. So at the moment, it's probably just an admin right thing. So it's not going to be hard. Yeah. So it'll be a matter of yeah. So most of it I want you to be doing anyway. So I mean, this one I'll walk through.
yeah, yeah.
And in fact, we'll just see how we go in terms of how much of even of this one that I do. Right. So first thing, clearly, we put Ben on here. Right. Our team. We don't need to have a welcome message. You kind of get it now. Um, right. So then I'll usually go to something recent that looks a bit similar. For want of a better example, I'm going to go to a plumber. Um, and only because it's this part, right? So, in fact, I should have probably done it where it was Emily, but this will be reversing in a way, right? So, where to go? Saved it. It's there we are. So it's really it's just with Ben Hale. So I don't, I'll be in the background on this. Is it? Did he go? He went excess in the end, didn't he?
He's going XS, yeah. I
Yeah.
think most of my clients will be XS, and then once they start to see results, I'll move them to small.
Oh, I wouldn't think like that. I wouldn't even sell it like that, right? There's going to be certain ones where you look at it and they've just got so much copy that it makes sense that they would just do it. Because
Oh,
most
Bass and
won't,
Balance,
yeah,
yeah,
most
no,
most
Bass and
won't
Balance is
change, yeah. So I know it might feel like it's easier to sell it at that purpose too, but reality is, generally speaking, if you're going to spend more money, you probably spend it on the ads rather than the extra day. So I would kind of have in mind that this sort of client, he hasn't got stacks of copy. He's got enough, right? But I'd think of it almost on the complexity and almost the size of client too, right? So he's a pretty much a sole trader too, right? So
yeah, he is a sole
so
trader, yeah.
he's a true XS. That's why it's called XS, right? Whereas
Mm.
I met with an electrician today. Got 8 people on site, 3 in the office. that would be a true small, right? So it is a bit of horses for courses. So you may be right. It might be that the ones that you're in contact with in BNI at the moment look more like XS, but have in mind that let them determine that as well, right? And it's unlikely that just be that sort of we want to see the results. That sort of just be because often, particularly, this guy's my age, that sort of sense of results,
mm,
the only way they're going to think results is the till ringing, right? So
mm,
it may not be that that's that easy for us to, we'll be talking how many more people are exposed and how many people go on website and all that sort of stuff. Often they need to tell us that the till's ringing, right? It's not easy for us to know if the till's ringing, if that makes sense. Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah,
so, so, so what the proof often is we're going to be telling them that this seems to be going well, right, in terms of all our insights and all that sort of stuff. But they'll
mm,
be ultimately the ones that say, well, look, it's generating me more business, or often it's confidence as much as anything else, right? Just because they look bigger and all that sort of stuff. But anyway.
yeah,
Just so you know, yeah. So you'll find I'm well aware that for the sort of sole trader micro business that's in BNI, you're right. Extra small is often the easiest to sort of start with because we don't want them to skimp on the advertising, basically. So we don't bring him in yet, right? That's the other thing. So first, what we do, and this is maybe where I'll stop recording and I'll get you and I'll swap it over to your side. Um, so I won't stop recording. I'll stop sharing. I'm sorry. If you now share, and then the next steps you can do, right? So yeah,
Oh, lol! I didn't add
yeah,
this comment last time.
it's all right. Good thing is that it sticks around. Um,
So if I go to projects now, it should be
Now you're
there.
showing him
Hey,
as well, yeah. And so the first thing that we do, if you open up another Basecamp, so just another project you've got access to. I mean, it can even be what else
another
you got
project
in
I've got.
there.
I've only got Australian Christians, Steve.
It's not much. What did I say I was going to give you access to last time, which made sense? Um, Let me give you access to one as a bit of a so you've got something to look at. I thought I said there was one last. Just click back. Oh no, it's all right. Let me give you access to something else that you can kind of even if you go back to we give you access back to Go Promote, right? So that you can actually different sort of project. Actually, let me see if I can get something a bit closer to this project. There we go. We'll go GT cleaning.
Let us know when you've given me access, and
Yeah,
I'll
I'll
give it
tell
a
you.
refresh.
Yeah, I will. Yeah. And
And I'll be doing the audit and consult for Carlton today as well,
cool. Yeah.
for Arbonne. So that will be done today.
No worries. Well, I can have a look at it.
Yeah, I'll do that
When is it
after.
that you're meeting with him?
Uh, this Thursday. So I need him to get to sign a little document as well. So I need to get that up, and I need to get that up and running
It's
because he's
rare.
booked it. He booked it through Facebook.
Yeah.
I need to get him to sign a little form and somehow send it back to me because he doesn't have a printer. I
For
don't
the
think.
audit consult.
You know how we got Wayne to sign like our audit, like our little
Oh, he
waiver.
doesn't. Yeah, to be honest, yeah, I would say that 1 out of 10 people sign that form. The
Okay,
invoice, the invoice is the ultimate contract, realistically. So, yeah, particularly for the audit and consult. Um, as you said, yeah, no, that's, and again, probably even more so since we've all been online, right? So that, as you said, that issue comes where they don't have printer. We use, I don't know why this makes me invite you on with an actual message, but here we go. You should be
woo.
able, if you refresh now, you should be able to see GT cleaning.
There we go. Yep,
Yeah.
cool.
Um,
Yep.
and so clearly there's going to be a lot more on here. But if you scroll down, you'll see the first. So you just go all discussions, and you'll see the first ever discussion. So go 9 more discussions. And the first one is
Where?
always pre-commencement. So click on that pre-commencement. All I want you to do is take that heading, pre-commencement, and go with. So copy that heading in the first instance, and then copy that, put it into here. We're going to create a new oh, is this project? Maybe you can't do that if I haven't started the project. That will help. Give me a second. Well, that's surprising. Realistically, I wouldn't have thought that would make too much difference. Hang on. Bear with me. Probably just have to, yes. Okay. All right. So now just refresh that, because it's interesting. I had to sort of start it for the client. So see how you've got discussion there?
Mm.
You go to that, click on that. There you go. Well, you could just paste what you just did then. So you'll start a discussion. So, and this is just with Wayne and Ben. In fact, you probably just say with Wayne, but yeah. And then the idea here, if you have a look at the other one, this is just any email correspondence that went back and forth, right? So basically, you would start from, and sometimes this starts as early as a direct message that might have come from LinkedIn. It's just because you've had a number of conversations, you just want to make sure that we haven't missed anything in those confirmations, right? And then you'll add, the proposal that we sent and the audit that we sent and that sort of stuff. So if you go to your email box now, so in other words, Gmail, and then just search for Wayne. And we don't have to be silly with it. It's just the main key things that we want to grab, right? So from the time that you were sort of you were teeing up I mean, it could be the one-to-one that you had. I mean, because that was probably the first where he expressed an interest.
Well, it was, yeah, but that was done in person. Like that was all done
Oh
in
yeah.
person.
So you didn't book anything there. So you probably would have. So the only thing is that you'll have then is probably this then, right? Hi Wayne, we're looking forward. Here's the audit and concert. So it's the top one, isn't it?
So there was the
So that was me to you, yeah. And then I think it's only the ones you sent to Wayne, really.
yeah. So where are we?
Probably the top one.
Yeah.
So copy that
Uh,
and copy your whole details there, right?
so all of this.
Yep, copy that. Just paste that in.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then put a line above that, right? So basically, a line above that. So how did he confirm back that? Oh, sorry, you're going to add the audit document. Put that in there. Put the logo maybe in there. So you go to your Dropbox and put the audit, the proposal, and maybe the logo.
No projects. Where was where did, where did choice go?
Has it synced yet? Maybe.
Heck? Odd. Okay. One sec. Let's just have a look and see if we can go through here. What do you mean? Oh, come on. Come on. Projects. Bollocks to it. What do we need? What did we need to have, Steve?
So you want the if you can't put them in, don't worry. I'll put them in. I'll just drag them in there. Just go
That's fine.
cancel. Yeah.
No, it's all right. It's all right.
You found it? Yeah.
I've got a copy for myself somewhere. So it's all right. So choice. So we need the logo.
Because he can't see it at the moment. So yeah, so it's only for us at this stage, and then we're going to invite him in, and you just know it's already there. So yeah, so the logo, the proposal, and the audit.
So
Not
audit,
So the
so audit, and then logo and that one. There we go. Cool.
that I don't think that's the audit, right? So that's the first audit you did. That's not the audit. Yeah,
Is it not?
nah. That's remember it's not named properly. So the audit we sent him. So just check your email. You'll see the naming of the audit that we sent him. Yeah, so it's basically whenever I kind
Oh,
of
right.
whenever I go and proof them and then read them. So yeah, so we sent him the Word document because I look cleaner on the audit, I think. Or sorry,
Yeah. Okay, cool.
the
Where
Word
are
was
we?
cleaner on the audit, and then
That'd
it
be
was
that.
yep,
That'd be that one there.
yep,
Cool. All right, cool. Yep, cool. Got it. So that's the opportunity. That's the audit. That's the logo.
sweet. And so now above that, so just knock it down a couple of spaces. And did he call you or email you to do for the email date?
Uh, where are we? So like that was the
Yeah,
audit.
yeah.
So here is thing. It's like let's get this started. So I was pretty much like, great, cool.
Okay. Okay.
I'll do
So
an audit.
then, yeah. So
So I did. I
basically,
did
so what I would
yeah.
do is copy and paste them above each other, so that basically you've got your date. So you got that's all that sort of communication. There is a bit there, yeah. Basically, probably include
Yep.
his
So
contact at least on one of them, so you've got all that in there as well.
so there's that one. That so this was where he confirmed where he was just like can do BNI this Thursday, where it
Yep.
was like on the 20th when it was on the 20th.
Yeah.
So just where are we? So just copy all this.
Yeah. And just, you can either put it underneath if you like, or wherever you want to put it. But then, because then the next thing we're going to do is a calendar invite.
Yeah. So like that, and
Yeah.
then anything else?
Yeah, so
That
no,
was fully that,
so
that,
long as
that
you've
was
got the
fully all.
date confirmed in there, you could probably just go enter. So it's got all, really, it was just contained in that one email thread. That's the pre-communications. You could probably hit send on that in the in Basecamp.
Yep. Cool. Sweet. Where are we? So that's all good.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. And so then the next thing would be just to go to your calendar, Google Calendar.
Oh, Google Calendar.
Yep.
Sorry. Yep.
Google Calendar. Go to the 20th. Is
The
it not the
20th.
20th? What date is it? Did you say it's the
The
10th?
10th.
10th of yep.
Yep. The 10th. Yep.
Yeah. And yeah, so just create that time that you've got the meeting.
So where are we?
And
Wait.
we
Wait.
call it so that basically you copy and paste from your go to your text document and you call it
Oh.
what the project is. So basically it's choice carpet cleaning,
Oh,
uh,
jeez.
Diffie social setup and planning basically.
Where's the? Oh, this one here.
Yeah, go there. Yeah. So just copy that. Instead of having, you can copy that whole thing that says choice cleaning services dash Diffie social, but instead of saying audit, you'll say setup and planning.
Oh, so this one here.
Yeah, you don't need the date though, just everything else. Yeah. You can copy the date, but yeah, you'll get rid
So
of it. Yeah, copy that and just paste that into your Google Calendar.
yeah.
And then, as I said, get rid of audit and
Yeah.
get rid of WA. You don't need that as well. You guys know where you are. You'll just call it setup day, maybe. Setup and planning is what it is, but yeah, but most of them know it as setup day. Yeah, and so then clearly your date is your timing is from whatever time to whatever time. Yep, and then add guests, and you put his copy and paste his email. There you go, and same with marketer. Put in marketer at, that'll come to me.
Got it. What's it? Yeah.
Yep, yep, and then close that guest Google Meet. We're going to close that one. Get rid
This
of
one.
that. Yeah. What you can put in location, I'll just give you what I do just so they can see it. I'll just put the this. Where's the chat for you? Save you having to look for it. You just copy the little monitor and the link for him and put that into location.
Where am I going? Oh, chat.
Google Calendar, yep.
So that's fine, yep.
Yep, and then into the details, basically under, I think you've got a little part there, I can't see it, but you'd have some details that you can put in. Let me see full screen. We'll close this part. Yeah, so see, scroll down a little bit further. Underneath, it's got add description. You just say, hi, Wayne. Looking forward to our setup and planning day. Next Thursday next Thursday, the 10th December. Put the date in there because I may read the email of December from 10 a.m. on the web browser whereby. Full stop. Further details to follow. Via Basecamp/email, you just say, because they won't know what Basecamp is. And then you just do a best kind regards, Ben Hale, and with your maybe just with your mobile and email, just so he's got that.
4, 3,
And once you've done that, you could probably copy that little bit of copy that you've written there and paste that into pre-communications as well. So copy the whole lot.
the whole lot.
Wayne. Because whenever we're doing the audit and consult, that's what we're trying to get to, is this point where we can actually so we're going to go into not GT, we're going to go into the other one, DCS, and so where you've got your pre-communications, you should still be able to edit that. So just go edit up the top, up the top there on the right, edit, and then just go paste. And I just usually do a little spacer line or something, just to know that it's two separate conversations, right? So because that's your calendar invite basically. So that's fine. You can save that now. It'd just be handy for you next time around. So you kind of know.
I can hit enter.
Yep, you can save that again. Yep. Cool. And then now with this one, you should be able to just make sure it hadn't re-added it. Often it'll re-add the Google Meet, right? So that's the other thing. But then you should just be able to go, I think it's bottom right. You could be able to send this.
Save changes. Save. That's it.
Yep, save. And then it'll ask you whether you want to send.
Send.
Yep. Sometimes it'll ask you a couple of times because it's external guests. So go invite external guests. Yep. And that's it. Done. All right, so that's that part. And then the final thing that we do is basically we invite him now into Basecamp, which I believe you should be able to do. So if you click on CC there, yep. And so now we're going to go invite more people on the right-hand side. Yeah. And then you're going to go client on the top right. Yep, click on client. And then you're going to type his email in there, Wayne at.
So this one here?
Yep.
Choice cleaning services. Oh gosh, I can't remember if it's .com.au. One sec.
Yeah, copying and pasting is always good. So usually when I'm doing this, I'll have high rise and his detail open when it's open. And so maybe go to high rise rather than his email and make sure all his email and phone and everything are in there, because I'm going to have to, from an accounting point of view, I send him details as well. So yeah, so make sure his mobile details in here. See how at the moment we haven't got that.
So where are we?
So on the right hand side, go edit this person. I'll copy and before we edit, just you can copy his email if you like down below.
I've got his email. That's
You've done
fine.
that
That's
right.
all
That's
good.
correct. So
Yeah,
now
yeah.
you go, hi Wayne.
Where am I going?
In the message, you go no. You can just paste on it. So instead of saying hi there, just go hi Wayne. Just going to replace a few words here, right? Hi Wayne. We'll be using Basecamp to share and retain info.
to share
And
and
ampersand and share and retain info. So no,
share.
yeah. So just share and retain info. I think
Yep.
I don't know what else got cut out there, but anyway, something else. And
Sorry.
yeah, I don't know what it was, but anyway, share and retain info.
We go share. There we go.
Gather feedback. That's what it is here. Share and retain. Keep gather feedback in there. So
Okay, so share. So just
and
get rid of ideas.
yeah, that's it. Share and retain info.
Info. Yep.
Uh, gather feedback. Simply log in or create an account, and you'll be going in no time. Kind regards, Ben. No, keep everything in there. Keep.
Yeah.
So just kind regards, Ben. Or uh, and and again, you could put your remember that this sort of one comes. You can do it like a text rather than sort of having weird spacing. Yeah. So
Whoops. Where are we? My bad. I had all that stuff from before.
yeah.
Yep. Cool. So is that fine?
Yeah, maybe just bring Ben and your phone number and everything up, or either. Yeah, I think that if you don't get to see this, but it actually looks kind of weird. You just in terms of when it goes to them. So just make it all one sentence, and just so in
Oh,
other
okay.
words, bring Ben up, bring your mobile up, just to have a bit of spacing that way. Every now and again, I get to see him with them. So yeah, so that's it, and you can send that invitation. Yeah, good.
Cool.
Yeah, and then the next thing. Which I reckon we can do tomorrow, right? The next thing what we can do is just basically we'll go to the checklist and
Mhm.
we'll actually put that in. So let's do that in our 1-to-1 tomorrow, eh?
Sure.
Is that basically we want to get that he confirms that he's going to be coming, and then the next thing that we'll do is go to the checklist. In fact,
Yep.
I guess we're doing okay. How are you going for time? You okay? Yeah.
I've only got the prepare Arbon's audit, and then
Okay.
I'm fine.
All
Have
right.
you got anything else? Have you got anything else on?
I'm happy to finish off. I think let's make it that we've got it done, right? So let's go now. We're going to do your so click back on the link up the top.
This one?
Yep. And this time using again go to GTC on the right hand side, and the next one you're going to go to just click on discussions again, and this time it's going to be social that copy there. So Diffie social setup and planning session checklist. So click on that message. Just copy that. Yep. I don't know that I always do that in bold, but it seems very strong. But anyway, on this occasion we will. I go post a new message. Okay, and now go to your again to that. Oh no, go back to your. Remember, we've got a no. Yeah, go to our template, which is that little text edit box that you've got already sitting in the project. Yep, and so scroll down a little bit, and there you go. So everything below that, you go high, and you go all the way down all the way down below, right?
This stuff, all this stuff here.
All the bottom, all the way to the bottom. Yeah.
Oh, include wait, all
Everything, yeah,
this,
everything. It includes the planning session as well, so it's all in there. Yeah,
all this, every single
everything.
thing here.
Correct. Yeah.
All right.
Copy, and then we're going to have a proofread to see what's in it, and we're going to make it relevant, to his name. So, hi Wayne, we're really looking forward to our session next week. As follows, right? So, the calendar invite is for Thursday, 10th
So,
of December. So, just write. Yeah, so you
so
get rid of the
this,
brackets and you just actually replace all that with just say Thursday, 10th of. You make it capitals if you want, and you can or you bold it. Thursday, 10th of December. Yeah, probably just bold it so they know the day. Remind them. Yeah, and then 10 a.m. to technically probably a 10 a.m. to 2:30. Just I know 10 a.m. to 2:30 because you kind of got to allow yourself a bit of wriggle room for lunch. Yeah. Social media marketer Ben. And in this case, you go reverse. Say Ben Hale with Steve Hubbard. And you get rid of EG. Yeah. The whereby is still the same. You probably make that 10 a.m. bold as well, just so he knows what time you're starting up. Yeah. Right. The next thing, hopefully they read this. What I often do, see that says note, don't be overly concerned by this checklist as it's something we go through on the day. Remember I said this to you last time. So you can make that italics. If you want to, you can make it bold because often you don't want them to panic, right? So make it italic so at least it stands out from the other things. Yeah.
Bold and italic. There we
Yeah,
go.
there you go. So he doesn't have to. But there is a couple of things that are important, right? So the main being, particularly for one like this, is we know we're going to be able to we're going to be able to be okay with the profile image. We're going to be okay with working out which landscape photo. What we really want to make sure is with the social media accounts that you already have, please ensure you know and have access on the day, right? So again, maybe bold italics. So with the social media accounts that you already have, yeah. And note the only ones, yeah. So you can, that may look like to me that looks like a lot, but I think that's where we often come unstuck, right? Understanding that Facebook is actually themselves how they should be accessing it. But anyway, again, they don't need to panic. We generally can sort it out, but we just don't want it to be like, oh, that Google was set up by somebody in India. I don't know how to get access to it, right?
Yeah.
Or my sister does my Facebook. I'm not sure how I get access to it. So it's more that. So if you are meeting with him this time you'll meet with him this week or you see him this week, he'll have had a chance to look at this. Hopefully, that's the main two things, right? It's just don't be concerned about the list, but just there is a couple of things, particularly a Facebook page and Google. If anybody else has had their fingers on it, just that you know how to get access, right?
But by the looks of it, this Wayne one, this choice clean services is gonna obviously by the sounds of it, and by the looks of Wayne, looks like it'll be a breeze in the park.
Be okay, cool, yeah, cool.
Looks like it's gonna be a breeze in the park,
And even
so
just
we
from
should
your
be fine.
conversation so far, it seems like that's the case. One of the advantages when they're not so, the couple I've had problems with lately is they've sort of been too busy and too big to even have a look and know or even be involved. So the most recent one being a plumbing one that, anyway, but yeah, no, this would be fine. So then what you can do is make the setup bold on this.
So wait, this one here.
So yeah, so setup is the first part of the session. Make that
Yeah.
bold. Whoop.
Bold. Yep.
And then scroll down and make the planning bold.
Where are we on planning?
Further down. Yep, planning session bold. Right, and then scroll down, and then the other thing we just want to change is is what we're doing as far as XS, not S, right? So just scroll down. We just have to make it so it's only an XS project. So further deep, there you go. Get rid of S and SM, yeah, and just have XS. Get rid of Tuesday. Get rid of Thursday. Yep. And then scroll down. We'll test Hootsuite. That's all right. And then scroll down. I think the only other thing that you're going to have, so here, okay, well, here you might want to just flip this around. Call it, yeah, so what you would do is do Ben, and then, yeah, with Steve. But underneath me, just copy and paste underneath you, so underneath this part. So in fact, you could just write with Steve. So do it, because my details you can leave in the bigger but then I would have your signature picker, how you normally have your version of what says below, right? Depending on how you do it. Yeah, copy that and paste that in. Yep, perfect. And that's even better. So yeah, so in fact, I would go, you're socially Ben with Steve. So get rid of our surnames up there. Yep. So, and then the rest of it, and I like that. It's got you with bold there. So that's perfect. And so your business for good program is what your rainforest too. That's the other thing, right? So
Oh yeah. So where do I find all that stuff?
I think I've put it on. That's a good question. Did I put it on the website now? I think I have. Hang on. So get you to. Oh, actually, I'll get you to go to the website. Let's see if I've done it. So go, yeah, website. Go to your. I think your show. If not your showcase page, go impact.
Oh Christ, where are we? Diffie Impact.
Yeah, actually, I haven't updated this part yet by the looks. All right, so we'll have to go to the.
Well, actually, in fairness, my laptop is dumb because I think it's still got like, yeah, look, it's still got freaking.
If you refresh
It's
it should if you refresh it. Oh no, I think no, those people are still there. So sometimes if you haven't been
no,
to that
mine's just
page, you just need to refresh it. But you know where you can go is go to COVID, and go to the message where I talked about it. So if you go COVID, so go Diffie Marketer on the other right hand, see Diffie COVID, um, and then scroll down and you'll find the Facebook post where I talked about it. I think that I've even put a picture in there. So scroll down. You'll have to go slower than that, a lot slower. Yeah, so
oh, sorry.
it's not that long ago. So up the top, as in up the top of the posting, I think I did a picture with the different projects, and hopefully it'll be the one above. There we
Oh,
are. There we are. So if you right click on that 1 November 20, right click open in a different tab.
this one.
Yep. And so see more. Oh, there you go. So down below as well, I've actually put the project details is. But where's your one? It's
Yeah.
so that's Ben. So you're actually going to do it's rainforest, but I see the note below, image from top to left. It actually talks about what the foundation is. See, there's a comment.
Steve, give us 1 sec. Sorry, 1 second.
Okay, so there it is down there. It's Rainforest Rescue Australia. So if you go back to, if you see the bottom one, I think it is right. Rainforest Rescuers Australia is your one. So
Yeah.
if you go back to now Basecamp and just write that in Rainforest Rescue and put in brackets Australia.
So where do I go?
So your project is Rainforest Rescue.
So just get rid
Get
of
rid of
this
that.
and
Yep.
do
Yep.
rain. I am butchering all of the spelling today. Rainforest rescue.
Yeah, in brackets Australia. I think it was actually rainforest is one word. I think the way
Yeah.
they've done it.
Lol.
Mm.
Rainforest rescue and then in brackets Australia.
Yeah, and a capital R maybe. At least the good thing for you, just be able to copy these when they're your projects from now on, because that's your one for now. Please note commencement date. So the commencement date would actually be the day after. So it'd actually be you'd post on Friday would be your first post. So you'd do it as the 11th of the 12th, 11th of December, 2020. You'd get rid of the OR S management. Get rid of that, right?
All of so just
Yep.
this.
Get rid of that. Yep. And bring the other one up just one space. Yep. And again one space. Yep. So you might want to make the commencement date bold and the excess management bold. And everything else you can now be able to go send on that, and just make sure it goes to all of us. It should be going to all of us, right? So, yeah, so we'll all get a copy of that now, including Wayne. And then if you hit send, that's your process. That's your order, right? So you've done calendar, you did pre-communications. We invited him then to the platform, and then we've set out the setup checklist, right? And so that is good for him. It also means I can get on and do the things I need to do around just. And this is one of the first questions they'll often get. Oh, send me the bill. It's a bit like, oh yeah, well, we'll do that, but we'll do it closer to the day, right? So I usually do that towards the end of the. So I'll probably do it towards the end of next week. Is it? Oh no, I'll probably do it towards the start of next week, right? Which is when it's coming on. Otherwise, they get it to it's too long ago when they've received the accounting stuff. So yeah, I will do that now as well next week. But that's it.
Stop sharing.
You can stop sharing, and I can stop recording.